Another year, Stephen Curry's prime has been wasted. So we all know Lauri Markkanen has signed a 5-year, $238 million contract with the Jazz once again. And he cannot be traded for 4 to 5 months, which basically tells us that Lauri's not going anywhere. Now, I know you guys are wondering what does this have to do with Stephen Curry. So for a couple months, not a couple months, I'll say the last month or so, it's been many trade talks on Lauri coming to the Warriors. Everybody thought Lauri to the Warriors is perfect. Curry and Lauri, the best two pieces on the team. Lauri's one of the only 7-footers to make 1,000 threes. Like, come on. This is what the Warriors need, especially that a guy like Clay has left. They add more shooting, they add more defense, and they just add length. A bigger guy who can help Jamal, Kuminga, Wiggins, or the other defenders. But the real reason the Warriors didn't get Lauri Markkanen is because the Warriors were not willing to trade Brandon Podziemski. Now, I understand he's the future of basketball for this team, but we're talking about a 37-year-old Curry who's in win-now mode. He's a top 10 player today. I cannot name 9 guys that are, I said 9 guys, more than, 10 guys that are better than Stephen Curry right now today. He's still a top 10 player. He's able to compete, and all I think he needs is that secondary option, which would have been Lauri. But now that Lauri's off the table, man, I don't know what's about to happen with this team. And it says that the Warriors are not interested in Brandon Ingram or Zach LaVine. So I don't know who this team is trying to get next to Stephen Curry to help him compete. I really think this team is just going to go into next season with their current roster and just try to win games with that. The most games they're winning with that current roster constructed is about 35 games, honestly. We're possibly going to see Stephen Curry waste his last couple years of his prime. And Stephen Curry, for the most part, hasn't been the same player either. And I think that's just due to the fact that he has to carry so much on offense. But adding Lauri, it would have made things so much easier offensively and even defensively. So, I don't know. Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson, and Melton, those are not a secondary option. Those are just pieces to what the team needed, role players. But now we need a secondary guy. That's what the problem is with this team. Now, I understand the Warriors did try to offer up some pieces to get Lauri with Moody and all that, but the Jazz declined. They wanted Paz. Me, in my opinion, I think if you guys really cared and wanted Steph Curry to just win one more championship or try to go for one more championship, you guys would have did this trade. You guys already have Curry. Why need Paz? I guess he's coming off the bench. But this year, I think he might be started at this point. We never know. But this team, I honestly don't know what they're going to do. They don't want Zach. They don't want Ingram. They just lost Lauri. I don't know what's going to happen with this team. I don't know who's going to be the secondary option. But there is one idea that I have for this team. I wouldn't even say this idea is for the team. It's mostly for Stephen Curry. I think Stephen Curry, it's time to request a trade from this team. This team has wasted your prime years for the last 2 to 3 years, not making any good trades, just really bad trades, especially Jordan Poole for Chris Paul. That was nothing. And then Clay for these role players that we got now, that's really nothing either, because all of these are not putting Curry in win-now mode. So the Warriors don't care. Curry should just request a trade and go to a team to try to get just one more, or just go to another team just to leave the Warriors, because they're clearly not worried about you. They don't care to win right now. All they're worried about is the future, which is fine. It happens to teams. And the Warriors already won 4 championships, so who cares at this point? But Steph Curry cares, and he wants to win still. Looking at this current roster right now, Curry, Wiggins, Draymond, Paz, Terrence Jackson Jr., we still have Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson, Melton, but this is still not enough to take the Warriors over the top for a championship. This is just all the pieces they need. They have all the pieces they need. Now they need that secondary option, that scorer, that defender, whatever piece it is, they need that secondary option next to Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry cannot carry an offense on his back. He's 37. We've never seen a 37-year-old do this. Now, we have seen guys in their primes win their later championships like Dirk, I would say. But even Steph Curry did that 2 seasons ago. It's not happening again by himself. He needs a guy that's going to help him win now. And Lauri was that guy, and the Warriors missed out badly. So like I said, the only option really is to trade Stephen Curry at this point. They really don't care about you. You might as well just get traded, go to another team that can help you win or compete for a championship before you retire. But with that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys get this video to 6 likes. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm dropping again. Thank you guys, and I'm out.